So the JavaScript is the scripting language, okay, and which is a lightweight scripting language, okay. So why we require the JavaScript? As earlier, we have discussed on different points like mm, HTML, CSS, okay. As you know, just show you. See, as you know, earlier we explored the HTML, okay, HTML and CSS, okay. So HTML and CSS, these are both are the uh, client side language. Means, see, this is my browser, and browser understand what are the different things browser understand. As I discussed, the JavaScript is one of the thing in that, okay. So browser understand only the three things. First is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, okay. And browser don't know the other things, okay, as we discussed these things many times, okay. If you go on any site, I just show you. If you go on any site, consider any favorite site, click the site, okay. So consider we are on this site, okay. In this site you can see, if I press F12, so you can see here, you can see the HTML, okay. You can see the HTML code, you can see some JavaScript is there, okay, and CSS is also there, okay. So CSS is also there. So if you go in the source, you can see these three things commonly used, okay. These three things are commonly used. If you expand anything, so just a minute, images are there. Just images are there. If you expand, go in any site, okay, you will see only there are different JavaScript. You can see the JavaScript.js file is there. So these are the JavaScript and HTML. So these our page are constructed from the three things, okay. First is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, okay. So this is my browser. So this is my browser. Whatever you can see in this browser, which is HTML, is used to create the structure. It create the structure of the page. CSS is used to design, okay, design and coloring or style, okay. For that purpose we use, and to do the dynamic changes on a page, for that purpose we require JavaScript, okay. To implement the dynamic changes on a page, what we require? We require the JavaScript for same, okay. So again, so JavaScript is a very important thing, and which is frequently used, okay, which is frequently used. Now, I just want to highlight you means what exactly the JavaScript. Okay, the JavaScript means that it will do the dynamic changes on a page. Okay, dynamic changes on a page. What it means by the dynamic changes on a page? If you go here, you can see here. If you go here, if I click here, something appear here. Okay, something appear here. As of now, what we did, we just as of now what we did, we just uh, work on HTML and CSS, okay. We just work out on HTML and CSS. But when we say uh, JavaScript, so JavaScript, what it do, it do the dynamic changes on a page. What it do, see, consider this is my building structure, okay. So consider this is your building structure, okay. So in this building structure there are different floor, okay. Different floors are there, different floors. Then you color this floor, okay. You color this floors, color this section. But tomorrow you want, if someone say that here is the window of your building, okay, and you suggest him, I want the window here, okay, I want this kind of change, okay. So this change, but now what you do, you just go and modify your HTML, okay. You quickly go, someone will say, someone can say ki, I want this, I want same kind of window here, okay. So this will say the dynamic change. What is called dynamic change? So dynamic change on a page means something which is you are implementing live, something which is you are implementing live, which is called as a dynamic change. Consider this is my page. This is my page. Okay. Consider this is my page. On this page, if I click on this button, okay, I click on this button, then something will appear here. Okay. This is called the dynamic change. So for that purpose, so everything is visible on a page which is using the HTML only. Okay. Everything you can see on a page which is at the end HTML only. So what is the role of JavaScript? The role of JavaScript to implement the dynamic change on a page, which is performed by the JavaScript. Okay, so we'll go in a more details. Okay, so I just quickly show you one example, then you will understand what is the exactly JavaScript and how JavaScript will work. Okay, so I will go here. For JavaScript, we need to click here new. Okay, now where we add the JavaScript, we add our JavaScript in our HTML page only. So I save this page, file, save. Okay, now here I'll say first JavaScript. Okay, and I save it. See here, sorry, here HTML. Okay, and I save this. Okay, so in this page you can add so what I do, I just copy the HTML. Okay, I will not copy, I'll show you. First, as per our syntax, common syntax HTML, then we add the head here. Okay, okay, in a head section. Okay, in this head section, what I do, I'm going to add my you can add here, refer here head section, or you can add here also. Okay, or you can put here body section as well also. Okay, in this body section, what I do, I'll add my script. Okay, say script type here, type control space. I say script. Where is JavaScript? Script type text slash JavaScript. Even though if I don't write this details, still it will work. Okay, in this here, what I do, I will say document, or just a simple thing like display. Okay, alert hi JavaScript. Okay, save this. Okay, what I'm doing, I just say hi JavaScript and save this and run. Start debugging Chrome. Okay, you can see here, you can see the pop-up here, hi JavaScript here. But the thing is that I just said alert. I just say alert. So who who trigger means from where it shows me the pop-up. Okay, so this is one function. This is a one function. This function is defined somewhere, and I just pass the parameter of the string to that function. Okay, so this in this script I just said alert. I just said alert. So what it means, there is some function is already predefined. There is some function which is already predefined in your browser. Okay, so browser know that if I want to pop up something, this alert function means I want to display in a pop-up something. That's why this alert function is there. So how browser understand? Because the JavaScript is known to the browser. So this JavaScript scripting language is known to the browser. Like, see, if I say here p, okay, p paragraph tag and JavaScript. Sorry, I have written here something. Okay, so I'll go here and I'll save this, refreshing again, run. sorry. Okay, I write it in I put it here. Okay, and save this. Okay, start debugging Chrome. Okay, you can see the JavaScript assignment. So browser know the meaning of this paragraph. Okay, browser know the paragraph means after whatever the content in this tag I want to display on a page. Okay, it means browser know the HTML. Same way, when something is there in the script, okay, something is there in script tag means there is the JavaScript is there. There is a JavaScript is there, and I need to take action on this alert. Okay, so if I say document dot right, okay, say hi, and I go here and refresh. Okay, you can see on now here document dot write hi, document dot write hi. So JavaScript know that in this document he wants to write something hi. Okay, I have not write here any paragraph tab or any tag. Okay, it automatically say hi here. Why? Because I have written it in a JavaScript. I have written it in, there is no structure. See, I have not write any p tag or any tag, but still see, still automatically if you go here, if you go here and move cursor here, if you say you can see here, see, this is my script tag here. Okay, it automatically add this HTML tag here. It automatically, this is one of the HTML tag. Okay, this is the hi is one of the HTML tag automatically appear here. This I have written here p or h anything here, no, but still that tag, still that thing is appear here. Why? Because this is dynamically I have added. I have dynamically added that thing over there. Okay, so here, so you try to understand the JavaScript which is used to add the dynamic content or to perform some dynamic changes on the page. For that purpose, we use the JavaScript. And while writing the JavaScript, we need to add it in a script tag. You need to add it in a script tag. Either you can write here or in a head tag also. Okay. Okay. And here we need to here we need to if here we have added inline script. Okay. If here you have added sorry, internal script, we can add external script as well, like our CSS. Okay, so now I will explain you more bit more on a JavaScript. Okay, so JavaScript is a lightweight and mostly commonly used as a part of a web page who implement allow client-side scripting to interact with the user to make a dynamic pages. This dynamic word is very important in this JavaScript. Okay, so what are the advantage of the JavaScript? JavaScript less server interaction. Okay, so as earlier I have shown you, once we are filling any form, then it gives you the pop-up or validation message. So that one is due to the JavaScript. Okay, means there is no need to go at a server side and return back. Okay, then immediate feedback to visitor means whenever you are validating, whenever you are validating something, whenever you are validating something, then quickly you will get the feedback on a page. Okay, so uh, visitor will get immediate response on that. Increase interactivity. Okay, means you click and quickly you will get a response on that. That's why it's interactivity is increase. Okay, so a richer interface, you can use the JavaScript to include atom as a drag drop component. Okay, so it will means slowly you will understand how powerful JavaScript and how you can, if you want to add the image slider on a page, you can add through the JavaScript because that one is a dynamic change. You can do it through the JavaScript chain. Okay, so as I have explained, we add the script either in the body or head tag. Okay, here script tag, they added here language type script JavaScript. Okay, Either you can write browser automatically understand in the content inside it are the JavaScript only. Okay, so here language JavaScript type text slash JavaScript means it says that whatever the return, like our CSS, in CSS we say style. Okay, in CSS we say rel equal to style. Same way here we say JavaScript, language JavaScript, and type JavaScript. Okay, text slash JavaScript. Okay, so here we have written document dot write line. Okay, again I go back. Okay, so I remove this alert section here. Okay, I remove this. Now what is this document? What is this document? Okay, document dot write, document dot write here. Okay, I will go in output and show you what is the meaning of the document. Okay, so when, okay, this, whatever you have, many times whenever I will visit, uh, just a minute, uh, here, mm, many times while writing the JavaScript, what we do, we write here document, just a minute, I cannot remember the syntax for that. Okay, so whatever you have written in this HTML tag, which is treated as a document. Okay, just show you in a simple any live site. Okay, this site is there. I press F12 and I go in element. You can see here. You can see here doc type HTML is written. Okay, many times we write this doc type HTML. So whatever here, which is treated as, whatever you write on a page, which is treated as a document. Okay, what entire page HTML is treated as a document. Okay, entire page is treated as a document. Whatever here HTML here, whatever HTML, this is called as, whatever HTML you can see here, which is called as document object. Okay, so which is called as DOM model, which is called as DOM model. Okay, so whatever, let me comment this. I think, okay, whatever written here, this is a, in HTML on a page, which is called as a, what we called it as a document. Okay, this HTML is called as a document. Okay, so what I say, document dot write, document dot write means here in this document I just say write something. It's why it's on front screen, it display something. Okay, so if I just want to show you one more thing, what is the DOM object model? Many times you come across the DOM object model. So DOM object model means whatever the HTML structure you are writing on your page, which is called as a DOM object model. Okay, so keep in mind, DOM object model means this is a document object model. Okay, so in that document object model, I just say write hi and just display the write. So this write is one function, this write is one function, and we are passing the hi to that function. Okay, but where this write definition is there is already defined in your browser, because browser know the JavaScript, because browser know the JavaScript. Browser compile that this particular write definition and it display the output. Means this writes functions definition is written in JavaScript, which is written in the JavaScript and which is in the browser. Okay, so whenever each function is having own definition, each function which is having definition. Okay, we will discuss more on functions in coming sessions also. So each function which is having its definition. When I say alert, that one is also one function, but his definition is already known to the your JavaScript browser. Okay, so while working on a browser, sometimes what happen, your browser will not support, maybe your JavaScript is not enabled. So for that purpose you need to go here, and here in this section advanced, advanced, or yeah, privacy and security section. Here you can see site settings, and if you go down, here you can see JavaScript. You need to say allow, or if you say block or not allow, then your JavaScript will not work. Okay, your JavaScript will not work. So to enable the JavaScript, you need to do these changes. Each browser having their different settings, so you need to check that how to enable the browser. Sometimes you will say my JavaScript is not working, okay, but generally across all the websites are referring the JavaScript. That's why by default in a browser JavaScripts are enabled. Okay, so this is the about the basics of the JavaScript. This is about the basic of the JavaScript. Okay, and these are the advantage of JavaScript: less server interaction, immediate feedback to the visitor, like we quickly get the validations. If you are writing any phone number, then you will quickly get the phone number is invalid. Then increase the interactivity and richer interface. Okay, about richer interface, you will get more on that richer interface. Okay, so about the syntax, we add the script syntax. In the script syntax, we add our JavaScript. Okay, so what I do, I will do one more assignment, quick assignment on that. Okay, so we put the button over here. Okay, we put here button. On the button click and we call the function on that. Okay, here oh sorry, here body, why this body, body. Okay, so what I do, I will add here below the paragraph, I'll add button input type, oh sorry, type button. Okay, now here I say okay, and value submit. Okay, and close this tag and save this. Okay, I'll go the output screen. Okay, I have added here button. Okay, but nothing written on this button, nothing is written on this button, so that's why it's as it is. So I want to do something, I want to do something on this button. Once I click this button, now see here, earlier we just do the change in a code and display on a page, but never implemented that once I click, then something should happen. So this is called a dynamic. Okay, this is called a dynamic. Once I click, something should happen. This is called a dynamic. Okay, so here I have clicked. So what you do, there are some uh, event, or we call it as events are there on click. Okay, on click event is there. Okay, on click event, after that means once you click on this button, once you click on this button, you want to do something. Okay, I will say alert, alert, click me. Okay, let me check it work or not. Okay, okay, it say click me. Okay, when I click here, when I click here, what happened? It say click me. Okay, so how it happened? On click, on click, see, on click, which is one property. Okay, or on click, which is one uh, event, which is one event of this button. I say click me, I call the JavaScript function here, and I click that button. Okay, so here I have just quickly, once I click here, it just pop up the thing. Okay, so you can understand how simple this is and how easily it will display me the output. Okay, so this is say dynamic. So we will learn the meaning of how we can write the JavaScript and how we can fetch the functions which is written outside the means in this script. If I write any function here, alert is there because alert is already defined. Okay, but you will say here function, uh, you say function, uh, I'll say function hello. Okay, this is the function hello, and I go down. Okay, here. Okay, so let me show you these things. Function say hello, its function is there. See, say here say hello, and what they did here, alert. Okay, alert, only alert is there. Okay, or I will just go here, control X, and I'll say control P, and I say hello. Okay, so see, now what I'm doing, say hello, but say hello function is here. I just call this say hello here. Okay, I remove this, on click. So yeah, now earlier what happened, I have called this function, but this function already defined by the JavaScript. There are many functions, those are already defined in the JavaScript, but now I'm calling my own function. Right now we are not in function, means you don't get more clarity on function, but gradually you will understand it. Okay, I say hello, I will say hello, I call say hello. You can see here function say hello. Okay, and I call this function here, and I save this. Now once I say on click, once I click this, then it call this function, and this write this document dot write hello. Okay, we'll check now. Where is my output screen? Here, and refresh. Okay, and I just click hello. It's place the document, and it's put directly hello. You can see hello. I refresh it. See, whatever here, this is a document. It directly replace that document with the hello. Okay, this is called as dynamic change. It's called as dynamic change we have implemented. Okay, so these are the basics about the JavaScript.